Everyone, this is Gus. Oh, this is Gus, and welcome to Drawing with Gus. What you will do is somebody tell you that extraterrestrial life exists. What is this? Somebody produce from some weird reason uh, alien corpse. I'm not talking about the 90s alien corpse, the guys that looks like a weird extraterrestrial with this. No, I'm not talking like that. I'm talking like real mummies or something like that. And they claim that they just extract those things from foreign country. And they didn't go through customs. They were discovered in 2007 and nobody ever knew about it. Not even a little paper in some university was produced. What if somebody also tells you that these mummies were found in the most UFO and paranormal activity region of the planet, the mysterious desert of Nazca? Well, guys, that is what happens like weeks ago when somebody just produced and found some alien mummies. They found it in the desert of Nazca. They just flew into Mexico, and they were displayed like they were some cookie of the Congress of Mexico, and nobody there have the proper kind of protection about us. Well, my name is Gus Duenas, and this is Drawing Gus. I'm just putting this kind of case onto your attention as a clickbaiter. No, not only as a bait or clickbaiter, but I'm also putting this into account because I'm gonna make an alien today. But I'm not sure about the alien, but I'm gonna make something like it looks like a pre-Columbian, even Nazca kind of alien. Well, these aliens that this guy is claiming, this guy Maussan or whatever his last name sounds actually, he is from Mexico, and the aliens had been abducted. First case that an alien has been abducting is quite the opposite, by humans from the desert of Nazca. They claim that those aliens were actually dig out in the desert of Nazca for two archaeologists and they were done in actually they were dug out in 2007. We are 2023. That means pretty good 16 years ago, and nobody ever has produced any kind of paper study or something. Hey, by the way, did you know that we found aliens in the desert of Nazca, those mummies? Do you know that? No, never. So if you find a toes with the image of Jesus or Yeshua here in the States, it will be all over the news. I mean, from the most scandalous tabloids to even the MSNBC. It will be all over the news. Oh, this lady, oh yeah, I'm claiming Yeshua, Jesus, come in front of me and appeared in these shows. But for some weird and strange reason, in Peru, which is not a country in the Antipodes, is a country in South America, country that have all the services, a country that have their own state channel, and they never produce not even a picture of those guys. We'll find out when they were dug out, when they were discovered the first time, and who were the archaeologists, almost 16 years later. Oh, many people said, oh, okay, this is some kind of conspiracy. Yeah. But aren't you accustomed that the conspiracies are from the U.S. government, not from the Peruvian government? I mean, the Peruvian government has so many problems right now to be worried about a conspiracy. And by the way, do you know how many theories will draw into the Nazca area just to see the alien mummies display? A bunch. Well, that is a problem. One, they were like a contraband, but out of the country, their country of origin, because allegedly it's Peru. Second, they never passed through Mexican customs. I mean, if I were an officer in the customs in Mexico and they put me a mummy, they said, "Do you have the sanitary papers of this? I mean, is this secure for humans to breathe out of this thing? I mean, it's alien. It's from another planet. We have a different biology. I don't know what kind of school you went, but in my school, they teach me that even the mummies here from Egypt, they have to go through extensive kind of studies because we don't know what kind of bacteria or even virus they were living in the human beings 5,000 years ago. These mummies are claimed to be around 1800, 2000, or 1,000 years ago. So yeah, and besides, they are very small. I mean, they are like 4 feet or something like that. They're very small. And if you ask me, that's so weird. Because if you are from the perspective of the native, the Aboriginal people that were living there, the Nazcas, they are not tall. I mean, they are like 5 feet or something, or even less. And these guys are 5 feet or less. It's almost like 3 feet, 36 inches. 36 inches, 3 feet is like a meter or something. So 1.5 meters versus people 1.5 meters. Why should I consider you my God? I mean, if you are my God, you should be way bigger. And besides, where are the other things that they dug out with the mummies? You know, when you put mummies, forgive me if I pretty much accustomed to the traditional archaeology. If you dug out mummies, the mummies have to be, surrounded with a bunch of materials, because mummies usually being important people. I mean, regular Joes like me, like you, like a bunch of people, like 300 million in this country, I mean, in the United States. We are not so important in antiquity to be mummified. Probably they will just put like a shroud in you and just dig a hole and put you in there. That's it. That is the way in the antiquity, I mean, the people were doing the burials. Not with a mummy. If there is a mummy, it should be like pottery, fabric. Where does mummies were covered? I mean, they would just live out in the desert, like, we just take a little guts and just. But by the way, they were 3, but they were presented. They only presented 2, and they said the third is in some undisclosed location. Whatever. But anyway, so right now we have a bunch of people with this fuss, not only in the United States, but all over the world and in Mexico. Well, kudos for the Mexicans, my Mexican friends. You are the first nation in the world that can produce mummies, alien mummies, not from Mexico, but actually from Peru. That my kudos should be from Peru. But anyway, the Peruvians are just complaining about it. They said, okay, why we have to do something with this? It's clearly a fake. It's a hoax. If you see the mummies, they are so humanoid, by the way. Do you think that extraterrestrial life should be extraterrestrial? I mean, from another system, the evolution is totally different. If we believe in the evolution, and also if you are a deist and you believe that God will make everything like me, well, God will have used another design. I mean, he's not a copycat. And by the way, that design of the mummies, that kind of morphology or anatomy, is something that the people invented in the 50s. I mean, nobody in the 50s has an idea how an extraterrestrial should look like. Really, they were out of the Pulp Fiction movies or of this kind of backwater novels. That's it. But for some weird reason, this guy's Maussan gets his hand in mummies, and these mummies were found that way. Well, anyway, well, what you will do is you were, presented to the opportunity to find first time these mummies. You were an archaeologist. Tell me, even though the government is censoring you, would you sneak out some pictures of the mummy and produce a paper and start telling this? Probably. I mean, we live in the information era. Yeah, everything has to be with the internet. So right now, if you find something, you just have to run and publish it and make a blog about it and start talking that in X, former Twitter, or in the other social media. And you like truth, whatever. I won't judge you, but you will use it. But nothing like that happened. So this guy, Maussan, has these mummies in his possession for 16 years or so. Or they were discovered 16 years ago, and nobody ever knew about him. That is so fishy. It's actually hyper fishy. So the mummies that you see all over the internet, they look like made out of papier mache. I mean, you can do it with glue paper. I mean, here in the States, a 5-year-old kid can do a better job. But probably that is the Maussan's proposal. Yeah, it looks like something made by like a boy, and probably boys today, they will make something as good as this, but even better. But yeah, this one looks okay, so we are gonna use it because it looks bad. That means might be real. Yeah, but people is not stupid. Yeah. So this mummy looks like something that being stitched together. And I don't know why somebody is claiming something that doesn't exist. I'm not debunking any kind of the approval, proof or approval that extraterrestrial life exists. I firmly believe that it exists because my business is that extraterrestrial life exists because I'm doing a bunch of extraterrestrials. I mean, for my illustrations. But today we are going to do an extraterrestrial, how the extraterrestrial will be living in Nazca. Well, this is Gus Duenas. Welcome to Painting with Gus. And we're going to do an ET, but a real Nazcan ET. See you in a second. Okay, we're back. So what are we gonna do? By the way, for the guys who didn't see me before my rant, this is Gus, and this is gonna be the new format for the programs. So drop me a message if you like it. Well, I'm gonna be not much using Twitch because I've been using Twitch for a long time, but I didn't have much of the results that I have with YouTube. So if you want to help me out and support this channel, just go click and subscribe to my YouTube. Where is my YouTube? Oh yeah. Click on subscribe. Also click on subscribe on my Instagram and my other social media. I have Twitter or X. I had to change the logo because it's no longer that. It's a bad copy of the, I don't know, it's an X. I don't know what he put in X. I know where Michael X choose his name, but I know why Elon Musk choose X. I have no idea. And this is Gus Duenas. I'm a professional illustrator, and what I do is illustrate. So I was just taking an opportunity to show you this. This is, let me put it here. This is Coggy the Dumpster Cat. It was made by Linda Gordon, and it's illustrated, as you see, by me. And this, look for the book, is in Amazon. It's, well, a nice design. Thank you, Linda, for sending me a copies of the book. If you are following me in Instagram and the other places, this is the book I've been talking about. Thank you, Linda, for sending me copies of this book and also the plushies. Well, guys, you can just find this book for your kids. It's published by Indigo River. I work for those guys. And you can find Coggy or Coogie the Dumpster Cat by Linda Gordon in, what is this place? Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Well, coming back to the alien. We're going to do an alien. Oh, by the way, my t-shirt. I'm doing this t-shirt. I'm going to start producing the t-shirts soon. I have no idea when, but I will do it soon. But, well, guys, let me tell you about this. So, that is the problem right now with people. People don't have imagination, or they are too gullible. I mean, they are willing to believe whatever you put in front of them. I mean, they will love the carrot or the donut if you are Homer Simpson, you know, walking with a donut in a stick. Yeah, they will actually believe whatever you put in front of them. That's what we have the problem with fake news, but it doesn't matter. Well, let's go back and try to do this alien. For that reason, we are going to open my... Oh, by the way, if you want to help out this artist, there is a link for coffee.com in the description of this video. And also, wait for that. There is, if you want to see what is the program that I've been using for drawing in this, it's pretty much, what's the name of this program? It's pretty much Click Studio Paint. I've been using Click Studio Paint for a long time, and Click Studio Paint is one of the programs that I could recommend. Personally, I could recommend Click Studio Paint for any of your needs. If you are an up-and-coming illustrator, you are just starting, or if you are a professional one and you want to get rid of Photoshop, because Photoshop is really pretty good right now. It's really good, but it's very expensive. I mean, I'm talking $20-$30 per month over a year, and you will never have the program. But if you have Clear Studio Paint, the new version right now, I guess, is with the 50% or 40%. I'm not sure about that. Go there and check it. And also, if there is a way for you to have it, well, also you can just download it. There is a link in the description of this video, so it's what it is. It's a referral link, so if you can check on this and download it and buy it, you will helping me. You will help in this channel, and thank you. And I will appreciate it. Also, if you want to support the channel, there is a link for coffee.com. Buy me a coffee, just $3. A better link if you are in what is this place? If you are in my YouTube channel, there is a link for you to do a donation through PayPal, and I will appreciate that greatly. And the regular one, if you are on YouTube, click and subscribe and help me out to monetize this channel. Well, right now I want to congratulate all my followers and thank you so much for your support. And I'm going to start making more of these videos. Well, I'm going to start producing videos about doing art for real books. I mean, not for pin-ups. I love girls, but not for pin-ups, but for real books. Like, you know, somebody asks you for a cover or something. So let's do something. Throw me in the description of the message something very abstract about something, and I will devote the next the next videos to do what is it called? To do a concept art. So you will see step by step how this works. It's not like, oh, I want to make a samurai card. That's it. No, somebody have to give you some hints, and you will catch up the personality and the other stuff from that kind of things. And I will promise that we'll continue doing the samurai card later on. Well, anyway, let's go back to working through the minutiae of my design. Okay, I'm back here. Let me put this. No, this is not a commercial from Wacom. My computer automatically opens this every time that she's on. So I'm just putting my microphone here to capture the audio. Let me put my remote control. And let me get to something more interesting, which is I need to go to this. So let me open my restream chat. Open my restream chat. Okay. If you have any question, please drop it during this stream. If you have any question, please drop it and during this stream. And I don't know why I don't have my my Facebook. Why is my Facebook not working? Facebook.com. Let me see my Facebook. To see my Facebook. Let me see why my Facebook is not working. My Facebook. Okay, my Facebook is working. Okay, now it's working. That's cool. So let me turn this out because I need some. Yeah. Okay, guys. Let me use my oh yeah, Pinterest. My best friend, if you are aliens, Pinterest. Oh, that's a cool one. That's also a cool one. That's even better. So the gray aliens. Okay, these are different kind of gray aliens, and I'm gonna use a program that is better known as the open previously open. I'm gonna use a program better known as purered.com. I've been advocating for purered.com for a long time. So if you are illustrator or a designer, pretty much you need like references. What is reference for? Well, references is references. I mean, you don't create out of nothing. All of the time, you are basing you are based on something, you are copying something, or you are referencing something. Because everything is out there, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel or something like that. Let me open this. Okay, it's opening. It's still opening. I don't know why it's taking so much. Well, long story short, last week I was changing my hard drive. I had to buy a new one for my 4 terabytes because for my 5 because the last one has a crash, a weird crash. Turns out that I was just checking on the internet and I just discovered that my oh yeah, look at this. I'm just finishing a new retouches. No, I have a new version. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. So, for those who doesn't remember this, this is something that I did. This was last year, and I make some changes. I make it better. Yeah, I make some changes to her. I make it better because I felt that somebody was, not done good, wasn't right about it. So I just felt compelled to do it better. So this is my a new take on Lucy. She's from Edge Runners. If you haven't seen the series is on Netflix. It's from Cyberpunk 2047 or 54. I don't remember, but I really like it so much. The idea, and this is Lucy. This is my take on Lucy. And I was doing some kind of lines, trying to see if I can do a better kind of design from my illustrations. The good thing about being an illustrator and having these other stuff is that you can just go back and revisit and probably, finish up in a better way. Let me open one. Uh, yeah. For example, no, you remember this is my Adecta sororitas. Oh, no, this is not the one I'm looking for. This is one Adecta sororitas because I have a Adecta sororitas even better. Where's my Adecta? Well, I told you that during my crash I lost some things. And I guess I lost my Adectas. One of them probably yeah. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I lost my Adecta sororita. Yeah, well, anyway, ah, that's bad. Well, anyway, I could just start all over. It doesn't matter. Well, let me do a new for the alien. Gonna have it's an A4, gonna have a 350 dpi. So, I'm just taking notes. 350 dpi is okay for you to do some kind of concept art. So, well, we are not producing any kind of cover or anything. But my advice is you are doing something for let's see, professionally speaking, you're doing something for a company that requires you to do something high resolution. You better start working at 600 dpi. So this is gonna be a 140, and these are the references of the aliens that I found in the internet. I found this in what is this place? PureRef. I mean in Pinterest, and I'm gonna open my PureRef. So once my PureRef is open, I'm gonna start, putting all the reference about aliens. There is this is the most. This is the one that looks more like a Maussan kind of stuff. And also this is an alien that it was done, I guess it was a Russian video or an American video, I don't know. But we can use his morphology, his kind of anatomy to do something interesting. This guy looks pretty much like horrible. And this guy looks great. This guy looks badass. I mean, this is the kind of alien that you will consider if you were like a Nazca or Egyptian. You would consider that guy a god. Yeah. No, there are guys. There are guys where it's so bad. But yeah. Let me see other aliens. An alien with a bikini. We have Ahsoka. No. I want Ahsoka. I like these aliens. Yeah, I like these guys. So this is pretty much the morphology that people have invented through the years about the aliens, how the aliens should be, how the extraterrestrial life should be. For example, this one here, she or he doesn't look like an alien. I mean, it looks like a human being from probably an alternate future or an alternate kind of evolution, if you believe in evolution. This also looks like the same. But I'm trying to find the Nazca guys because I want to use the Nazca guys as an alien. Oh yeah, this one looks pretty much like the alien. And why they have to be naked? I mean, don't they have like a? Oh yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I like this morphology. So we're gonna do an alien. I'm not gonna do an engineer. I like this style. I'm not gonna do an engineer or something like that. Let me go to the first alien. I go to the top. This guy. Let me see if I have my more alien pictures of this guy. Yeah, these are supposed to be from Zeta Reticuli. I don't know where Zeta Reticuli is. And I like this. You know. No. The Zeta Reticuli Alien League. Okay. Oh, I like this guy. And let me do Nazca. Let's see. Nazca is the area where okay, these are something from the Nazcan culture. This is something also for the Nazcan culture. Okay, this is a Nazcan warrior for they found it in 1946. So if they found this in 1946 and we have, archaeological proof that somebody digged up this, why we don't have archaeological proof of these aliens? Yeah, everything is a. So what is this? I don't know. I like these guys. I'm from South America. The cultures that exist and live in North countries before the Spaniards took over, they were fascinating. And you can design based on that. And our cultures weren't that way. stupid Mel Gibson portrait. By the way, they were in that way. Okay. Yeah. Well, this is Nazca. More Nazca. There should be something from Nazca. Okay, this is the Lord of Sipan. This from the Moche culture or from the Nazcan culture, not exactly. Okay, these are Incas. Lady cow. Which is Lady cow. Oh yeah, she's Moche. Okay, we can use her as a thing. Okay. So we have our alien, and we are gonna make something that it was an alien, presumably that he goes into the Nazcan area. So let me start, doing this. I need a pencil. Oh, by the way, if there's any way that this guy's Xiaomi is watching this, I want to make a real life proof of a very well done illustration using Xiaomi 5. Because I watched the Xiaomi 5 all over the internet and I've been interested because I want to replace I don't have an iPad Pro because I have a Cintiq. And I've been using my Cintiq. I don't use this in my job because I'm a graphic designer in my job, so in my 9 to 5. But I'm also an illustrator. But I like to start, working on doing these kinds of sketches. I will start working in sketches solely. But I would love to find out about this iPad, and I like to use it. But it's not an iPad, it's called Xiaomi Pad 6. And it has a pencil that looks pretty much like the Apple Pen. They say it's not, but I don't know. But anyway, I like to try out because it might be a very affordable way for many people that is just starting. They don't have money for a wacom, they don't have money for a powerful computer or medium powerful computer, or they don't have enough money to buy themselves Apple iPad Pro. The iPad Pro is here in the States is around $800 to $1,200. That means from the I guess the 11 inches to the it's like 10 inches. Yeah, the 10 inches to the 12 inches. The 12 inches is the most expensive for the iPad Pro. So if you are not an artist, I think that the iPad Pro is an expensive toy. Or if you are not a content designer or a graphic designer, if you want something that it will be a little less than a laptop, but more affordable than a laptop. But anyway, if you are not one of those, well, the iPad Pro is too expensive. But anyway, I'm a designer and also an artist, and I would love to have an iPad Pro. But anyway, somebody from Xiaomi is watching this. Well, guys, I will love to try your Pad 6, and I will devote for all my subscribers like a series of these videos showing you how to do real-time illustration. I mean, using a high paint, which is a clone version of Procreate, and also Mediman P Pro that you can use it on Android too. So if you can use those programs, how or what you can do with your iPad Pro. So yeah, I mean, Let's go back to this friend. Oh yeah, no, that's too much. I think it's too big. It's too big. It's too big for a pencil. I guess 17. Oh, 25 is okay. Yeah. So we are assuming this guy has an skeletal structure as us. So we are assuming that, which is totally impossible. They are from another planet. They have another kind of a skeletal structure. So we have almost this design. So we're going to start making smaller so we can, continue making the other details. So let me see the guy from Reticuli. So the allegedly extraterrestrial for Alpha Reticuli. This is my imagination of this guy who looks like a collie. You know the collie. The collie were these guys that they just shave off. They were Chinese during the 19th century. They were pretty much from Manchu. They were Manchus. They were also called collies because they have like a this patch of hair. Everything was shaved, but this patch of hair was with some hair. They will grow a long hair, and they got this kind of like a braid. Yeah, and a couette or like a ponytail, that kind of stuff, and they call a collie. This guy from Alpha Reticuli looks like a collie. He has like a collie, or he has a Yamaka or a Kiba, probably he's Jewish. So I don't know why they have this structure. So it's so ridiculous that it might be true. That's what the people think. So yeah, let's try to do our friend this way. Long arms. This guy has only 3 fingers. So probably they're using another kind of technology. They don't need a lot of buttons, or they have so many fingers to use it. No, they are probably like this, 3 fingers, and they use 3 fingers to do everything. I mean, probably their technology is totally different for us, but it's still 3 fingers. There's a bunch of animals and creatures here on Earth that use 3 fingers. How one of those is the tridactyl or 3 fingers sloth. They use 3 fingers with a huge kind of they use huge kind of paws, so they can just grab themselves pretty good to the to what is this to the they can grab themselves pretty good to the trees. So this guy has to be 3 fingers. And by the way, they have 3 fingers, but they have the exact kind of morphology for three fingers. I mean, it's not three fingers like this, like the sloths. It's three fingers like this. I mean, they have an opposite thumb and two fingers. That means it doesn't make much sense. That way, in another way, you know that those guys are. Yeah, that way you know that these guys are onto something. I don't like to put this. So this is the stage when you are doing whatever you need for your idea and you are correcting mistakes, like making more realistic, making less stiff, more approach. It's a better approach to what you have in mind. And you are just doing, you are just using still you're using a kind of morphology that pretty much goes with the humans. We couldn't be necessarily right with the other approach, but let's say somebody, well, lately lately there is already in the market. It's called the uh, Invaders of Time, and the is for this guy Gene. The book is named in the aliens to step in, and I do aliens, and they want me to do the aliens with the a specific kind of humanoid kind of way. They have to have pointy ears and big heads. They look like great, but I did something more approach for what they were looking for, and yeah. I was just trying to do this. So, okay, we have the morphology of the alien. Let me get into this is this is a better scale. Oh, I almost forgot. Yeah. We have the morphology of the alien, but we need to do the, because I don't believe that kind of stories that they have that the aliens have to be like a, you know, kind of a weird, kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna make something nice for this guy. So let me do something better. Let me put this guy back. But let me do the, no, this is gonna be the, and I need another color because I cannot see it. So yeah, let me use blue. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna use the blue because the blue is gonna be for me the way that I need to see what am I doing here. And also it will help me out to see how this is working its way into the general design of this area. So I know this is working, or this is making some kind of fuss, or this is. So this is for me to mark what how the alien looks like. Okay, so let me show you this in a better perspective so you will see it way better. So this is the way that I'm gonna use, but I need another layer because I want to put the pre-Columbian stuff. Because the guy lives in Nazca, see? They have some sort of this kind of Okay, let's gonna make folder. So layers. This folder is sketch and Nazca. Okay, this is sketch and Nazca. Let me duplicate the folder, and this folder is gonna merge this layers. Yep. Oh, no. Merge layers. Select layers. And now I have the sketch for how I want the element. So the next thing that I'm gonna do is make it into a what to do is make this guy into a Okay. Okay, this. So yeah, you can see in right weather. Let me get this guy. Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay, so this is a refined sketch. This is a little refined sketch. So you can see I make this, it's gonna be like a fabric. It looks pretty much like a kind of fabric today. And no, not here. Yeah. Probably this part you will cut it this way. Yeah. This also in this stage, you see if you need to move some parts up down, like probably this guy has to go a little. Yeah, yeah. Don't need to go this way. Yeah, it's okay. See, so weird start getting rid of that. Yeah, get rid of this. Yeah. While I'm using Tickle Paint, oh, my mechanical pencil. Yeah, this is way better. Yeah, now it's better. So let me now do the atmospheric perspective because I need to mark things. So this is my approach coming on alien extraterrestrial that was considered a god by the Nazca 2,000 years ago. They landed in that area of the planet and was greeted by the people were the Nazcans, based on actual evidence that the Nazcans has about their mummies, because they left mummies. By the way, they weren't backward people. They were pretty advanced. They left mummies. They construct cities. They are urbanistic, a kind of urban society. They construct cities. They have this huge amount of lines that nobody ever knows how they did it, but they did it in the Nazca Desert. The famous or infamous Nazca lines. So the Nazca, they might greet their gods if these guys were the gods. For me, there's a puny kind of small things. Unless they have superpowers, and they will, use some kind of jewelry on some kind of attire that was normal for them. So if you were a mummy that was, in some part of the Nazca Desert, you will have some of that jewelry or probably something because you were considered somebody of importance for Nazca. Well, this is my first approach about the Nazca alien, and I will continue to do this, to develop this, and you will see the rest of this style. We'll do that in the next couple of sessions, and I'll see you next week. Again, let me get back to it. Again, this is Gus. Let me put this back. This is Gus. I'm an illustrator, and welcome to Drawing with Gus. Thank you so much for joining me with this adventure that recreating the Nazca alien, how the Nazca alien should have luck. Not like the poor naked guy that was just thrown in the desert to be, mummified by the desert. When the actual Nazca mummies, they were pretty much complex. So that is why, if you consider something your god, you will just throw it in the desert to be mummified by the the desertic weather and the lack of moisture and the acidity of probably not acidity, the dryness of the land, and just right now, is it something important to you? You should have invested a lot of time doing this. Well, again, thank you for joining me. This is Gus. This is Drawing with Gus. Let me tell you, we are going to continue a couple of sessions this, and I'll show you where's the process for creating a concept art. I'm creating concept art using some kind of fantasy, but also using archaeological evidence. So something that was, dig out from Nazca. Mummies, actual mummies from Nazca. And you can see the styles. There is many museums in the world, pretty much in Peru, where they have the style. They were a very complex civilization. So if you want to see more about this, just go on YouTube and there's a bunch of this, and you will laugh a lot for some time. So you will see what kind of hoax, a very stupid hoax, because this guy thinks that the rest of the world is stupid. And we're not. And you can see that. Also, again, this is Gus. And if you want to help me out to support this channel, you can just go to my YouTube and click and subscribe. Just click and subscribe. That is so simple. Click and subscribe my YouTube channel. Help me out to grow this community, and I will appreciate a lot. It's totally free. And there's other. You can just go to my social media, like my Instagram. I try to drop all my ideas on all my art up there, so you will see what I'm doing. Also, there is the interview that I did for the Cookie, the Dumpster Cat book. And you can just watch in there. Also, I have on Twitter, not formerly Twitter, right now is X. So I have an X, my account, and I do the same thing as Instagram. So you can just follow me over there. And just remember, this is Gus. I'm an illustrator. I'm a guy like you. And I'm an artist. And I love to do art. So if you have any idea about the concept art, just draw me. But let me tell you something. I won't give it out for free. I will use it as part of my portfolio. But if you want the concept that I did for you, you have to pay for that. Yep. I'm pretty cheap, but anyway, you have to pay for that. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And if you want to go about this channel in another way, which is more generally speaking, you can just go. There is a link in the description of this video for click as you pay. Get this, click as you pay for your tablet, for your Wacom, for your whatever, for your computer, or even for your iPad Pro, and get it, use it. And it's a very good program. It's the program that I've been using all these years, and I'm pretty much devoted to the program. And I also have a referral link for this guy. So if you click that link and buy the program, you will be helping out this channel. Speaking. Also, there is a link for coffee.com. Buy me a coffee. It's only $3, and I appreciate that. And there is also a link on the header of this channel here in YouTube, where you can just make a donation, whatever is in your heart. Sometimes people doesn't have. Well, see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a blessed weekend. Bye.